preterm babies, especially those born with very low birth weight, face a double bind. They often require early, broad-spectrum antibiotics to protect against life-threatening infections. However, these same antibiotics can disrupt the developing gut microbiome and promote the emergence of antibiotic-resistant genes, collectively referred to as the Resistome. A new genome-resolved study of very low birth weight infants reveals that a widely used probiotic cocktail can help restore the microbiome to a healthier, infant-like state and significantly reduce the burden of antibiotic-resistant genes. The researchers followed 34 very low birth weight preterm infants divided into two cohorts. One received probiotic supplementation, a product containing Bifidobacterium bifidum and Lactobacillus acidophilus, while the other did not. Within each cohort, some infants also received empirical antibiotics, benzyl penicillin and/or gentamicin, while others did not. The researchers collected 92 longitudinal stool samples across the first 3 weeks of life. They applied shotgun metagenomics, genome assembly, targeted culturomics, and ex vivo experiments to investigate plasmid transfer from multi-drug-resistant Enterococcus in neonatal gut models. These were the key findings. Number 1. Probiotics restored an early life microbiome profile characterized by a dominance of Bifidobacterium. Infants given probiotics quickly developed high levels of Bifidobacterium, especially Bifidobacterium bifidum, the strain present in the supplement, which actively replicated in the gut, a hallmark of successful colonization associated with healthy, breastfed infants. In contrast, infants who did not receive probiotics had microbiomes dominated by pathobionts, including Klebsiella, Enterobacter, Escherichia, Enterococcus, and Staphylococcus. Number 2. Probiotics reduce the gut resistome. Across the first 3 weeks, infants in the non-probiotic group carried a higher abundance and greater diversity of antibiotic resistance genes than those who received probiotics. Several antimicrobial resistant gene classes, including aminoglycoside, beta-lactamase, macrolide lincosamide streptogrammin, and tetracycline genes, were identified, and some resistance types, including certain fluoroquinolone and colistin resistance genes, were found only in the non-probiotic group. Overall, probiotic supplementation was associated with a significantly lower prevalence of antibiotic resistance genes. Number 3. Reduced multi-drug resistant pathogen load, but not elimination. While the use of probiotics lowered multi-drug resistant pathogen abundance, overall some multi-drug resistant organisms, notably Enterococcus species, persisted in both cohorts. Notably, these persistent strains demonstrated the ability to engage in horizontal gene transfer, indicating that antimicrobial resistant genes could still transfer between bacteria in the neonatal gut. The authors demonstrated a high potential for horizontal gene transfer in ex vivo plasmid transfer assays using Enterococcus isolates in an infant gut model. This highlights that probiotics reduce the risk but do not eliminate the threat posed by multi-drug resistant pathogens. Number 4. Functional shifts in the gut microbiome. Beyond taxonomy, the study revealed differences in metabolic functional pathways between cohorts. Probiotic supplemented infants exhibited enrichment in specific carbohydrate degradation pathways, consistent with bifidobacterial metabolism of human milk oligosaccharides, whereas the non-supplemented group displayed pathways associated with pathobiont activity. These functional shifts emerged strongly by the end of week 2. To conclude, this study provides strong genome-level evidence that targeted probiotic supplementation in low birth weight, human milk-fed infants can help restore a beneficial early microbiome and reduce the gut reservoir of antibiotic-resistant genes, but it does not eliminate multi-drug-resistant pathogens. Continued surveillance, careful antibiotic use, and further larger trials are needed to translate these microbiome changes into long-term clinical benefit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel Microbe Masters for more insights into the microbial world.